welcome back. Welcome back. We're back with another One Piece chapter. It's your One Piece hooch building. Please like, subscribe. And we're gonna get to this chapter. Chapter 1100 is Elbaf Snow. Cover request by Mrs. Fuji, a family of sheep need knit 6 gloves for Hachan. It don't snow as far as I know. It's not going to snow anytime soon on Fishman Island. So great request. But okay, cool. Keep on going. All right, we're gonna get right into the chapter. Harald's efforts are paying off, but 15 years ago, that same year, all over the world, giant marines are really doing a good job. So reliable. Always thought they looked scary, but now I wouldn't mind meeting one. Up changing the perception. Look at you, Harald. You doing your job. Can't you get us stocked up? Elbaf seafood is super popular now. I bet it is. This here is really top quality Elbaf's cedar. It is a rare and tricky item to import. I'll take it already. Hey, stop selling me, bro. Just let me buy that thing. Damn. Okay, so Elbaf is integrated himself with the world. His Harald has did what he wanted to do. Elbaf, new world. Harald, you hear people his name. He the man. He the man on Elbaf. When we finally become a member nation, I think we should build sightseeing ships so our people can freely visit all of our allies. We're actually a rare minority from the perspective of the outside world, but there are many nations out there with a wide variety of races coexisting. This is thanks to a culture of mutual respect. He announces to all these people in Elbaf, this is somebody in the back, let's join the larger world, make new friends, and grow in. Or I don't know who said that. Maybe that was Horol too. Maybe just him being a. And then they say, "Oh, that sounds great." As all the people in Elbaf cheer, and they one giant. Oh, okay. Horol says, "We're one step away. Our future has never been brighter." And then a giant says, "Yeah, let's ditch this warrior crap." And Horol says to himself, "I'll make it happen." So I don't know if you know Ida's sick yet. Should soon. The Walrus School. So Saul finished building the school all the year. Elbaf children. Oh, and you go to Harald and Saul. This is all thanks to you. Better sharp kids than sharp blades, huh? Yeah, Saul says, but ain't you afraid you've lost something here, Harald? Harald, I don't believe that military power is what makes a country strong anymore. It's because of Ida. She did everything. Meeting her was the greatest blessing of mine. So he did. So Ida didn't make it out last chapter, y'all. She didn't make it out. And Loki did pop his great uncle head. Ida ain't make it. She was a great giant that opened up Harald's eyes. So that was great in that. We go to a flashback. Hey, Harald, Elbaf really has changed a lot. When I first came here, there was tons of internal conflict. It was scary. You've changed everything. He don't even know that it was his cousin that poisoned her. Crazy, bro. His elder cousin poisoned her. That's crazy. Ida says now children can laugh and study instead. It's like a totally different country. Oral says the old customs and our backwards traditions, all of those bad practices from your era will be thrown away. Ida says, "Oh, but I kind of like the whole warrior's pride part. It's really cool. You should cherish your culture." Oral says, "Don't you get it, Ida? It's that very culture that kept us marrying. Can't accept it." Ida says, "You always say you wanted to make me a legal wife. Cough, cough. That really is the sweetest. You're so cute. What about Loki?" Raw says he'll always be Harden's kid brother, won't he? Ryder says, in my heart, I've always thought of him like that. Ha ha ha. Feelings like that keep my heart full. It's what's kept me going all this time. But don't worry, it's okay. You're everybody's king. And you're almost there, right? Raw says, that's right, Ida. It won't be long. Soon we'll be connected to the whole world. Our world will be tens of thousands times bigger. Then we can go traveling together, just like the old days. Ida says, that sounds amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Grabs Raw's hand right there. Bam. Don't be a mom in One Piece. Don't be a mom in One Piece. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. If you're thinking about it, don't do it. I don't even know how Miss Back and Miss original Buckingham Stussy. I don't even know how she alive. I really don't. I really don't. So if you're a mom in One Piece, go hide. You're a mom in One Piece or Disney, go hide. It, yeah, go hide. Okay, so Herald leaves out after Ida has passed. It's Harden, the new giant pirates, and a few other pirates standing outside. Look like a medical giant. Oh yeah, that big eyed dude that I saw last time. Yeah, I don't know. He freaks. I don't know why his eyes this round. He got to go. He like a Simpsons character. He got to go. But the new giant pirates are running in there. New giant warrior pirates are running in after Herald leaves out crying, holding his tears. Arden finally sees that his mother has passed. Loki is in jail. So he must have went to jail from popping his great uncle head. And you know, it was justified. His great uncle deserved it. You poisoned my stepmother, bro. You gotta die. Pop somebody's head. Took this. He don't. He stay arrested though. He stay arrested. He stay in jail. Loki always in trouble. All right, but oh damn, no, Elbaf snow. You see the snow in Elbaf, and it usually signifies like the bad time of year for them. What we saw in Herald's early flashback. Snows like this, they're usually in famine, but not this year because they open up their trade ports and trading with other people. Loki is also crying in jail because he understands Ida didn't. All right, 14 years ago, the Holy Land of Mary's Wall. Shanks is missing. Ah, what if Shanks only did all of this? He only went to the Holy Land to find out about this devil fruit and got it from who's who and dipped. Makes sense to me. Indeed, he had completed his last mission. He would have been formally knighted. He left on purpose. As you were our next choice, that opportunity now falls to you. What will you do? Harold, I'll naturally accept the honor of being one of the gods and knights. Doing that will secure Elbaf's membership status. Congratulations, then. The Great One has agreed to trust in you. It's been a long process. Harold follows behind the girl. You'll be remembered as a king who brought a great. You'll be remembered as a king who brought great change to Elbaf. Well, to be honest, when Elbaf finally joins the world government, I plan to relinquish the throne. A younger, more virtuous ruler. I plan to relinquish the throne. I plan to relinquish the throne. A younger, more virtuous ruler than I should take over. Mars, Marcus Mars gave him a funny look. Like, what you say? What you say? Like, what? He looked at Harold like, what you say? You don't want to be king? Oh, all right, all right. Oh, you giving it to somebody else? Oh, okay. All right, cool. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. All right, cool. You done being king? Okay, cool. Raw finishes. That is a matter for Mu. Oh no. Ooh. Harald says a younger, more virtuous ruler than I shall take over. Mu interrupts and said that is a matter for Mu to decide. As Emu sits on the throne, overall in shock. Why? Why is there someone on the empty throne? Come, Mu has been watching the horror. And I guess this is when he's blessed with his new mark or his new powers of immortality. It looks like a lot is going on. The Holy Land Castle. Okay, oh, this power. So his tattoo gets like this little these pair of horns through it, and he could say this power, swoosh, surgery within me is chilling, huff, huff. This is the power of immortality. It sends shivers down the spine. He is now beyond any wild monster. He has been forged into a mighty. Consider thyself an immortal knight sworn to move. Immortal, I can't believe it. Carve an abyss pentagram in Elbaf. That will mark the bond between thy dearest wish shall be granted. Okay, he's just happy. I'm gonna just go with it. I don't understand this. Huzzah! Huzzah! All right. Overall returns home looks like as soon as this last mission is completed, Elbaf will be recognized as a member nation of the world government. Thank you, King Harald. Owis Castle. Huh? Could you repeat that, Great Emu? As you see the pentagram circle in the throne room at the Owis Castle, we know we now realize why it's there. It's always been there because Harald put it there in his commitment to the world government. Mu tells Harald mobilize the entire nation and form a grand army of warriors. The giant warrior fleet will stand alongside the Marines and serve the world as Harald says, wait, hold on. Everything I've done was to free Elbaf from violence. Of course, if anyone still wishes to fight, I'll gladly encourage them to enlist in the Marines. But as his guards outside are like, who's the king talking to? Now with this possession, now that he's an immortal, is he technically a god knight at this point? Emu says, thou vow to atone for Elbaf's history, even at the cost of becoming a slave. Overall says, I meant to carry that burden alone. Emu says, the burden of such history is too great for thee to bear alone. Now hold thy tongue. Thou cannot disobey Mu. I said this. You can't tell Mu no. After you say yes, you can't say no ever again. You can't say no ever again. Those who enter a deep sea covenant may gain immortality and power, but it comes at the cost of total obedience. Thou will carry out Mu's orders regardless of thine own will. You trapped, buddy. This isn't good. I'm losing control. Elbaf. They never meant for it to become part of the fold. First, that emu. Okay. So, what we have here is what we knew was going to happen. It's the parallel to obedience. And you could be like Rocks and you could fight the government and still lose. And you can join the government and still. That is what I'm picking up. Picking up with Oda putting down. This has been a game that Emu has perfected on you. So Harald finally realizes that he's made a fatal mistake. Guards. The plan was always to enslave the warriors of. What is it, your majesty? What is it, your majesty? Is someone chain me to this pillar? Huh? Hurry, summon Elder Yarul and my sons. But sire, I believe Hardin is still out at sea, and Loki, Lord Loki, that is still in prison after what happened. Harald says, I can't resist for long. What exactly is this concerning your majesty? None of that matters now, says Harald. Release him. All hell, jail, realm of the dead. You're free to go, Loki. Head to the Hour's castle at once. The king requires your presence. Got to happen. Yarul's house. Something urgent. What's going on? And so we return to where this tale began. The day of the massacre, the day of the castle massacre, when Elbaf's most beloved king, Harald the Benevolent, lost his life. Breakneck week history converts. You want a story about how to be a sucker? Look at Harald. That's how you be a sucker. 10,000%. 10,000%. You a sucker, Harald. Rocks told you. Rocks told this man, you're dumb. You're dumb if you think they gonna ever take your side. And he knows because he had his whole clan wiped out. He knows because he was having his clan wiped out since he was younger. He already knew what was up. Overall, want to make up for the past, but looks like the history was right. Y'all was supposed to be past, and y'all chose the right side 1,000 years. You did not choose the right side this time, and look what you didn't put yourself into. You got giants in the Marines now because you were so bent on making this happen. Like to compare Harald to Odahime, bro, she a goat for what she did. Harald, this is the sorriest. This is so sorry. This is so sorry. But it's just crazy to know that you were warned over and over by your probably your greatest bestest friend, person that banged with you, that wanted to rule the world with you. You didn't want to listen to him. You rather buddy up with the people that will enslave anybody and kill anybody. We all saw this coming. We was knew it was happening, and I can't say that I'm shocked. I can't say that I'm sad for Harold. I just want to see how he get killed now, because obviously, I don't think there's an actual way for Loki to kill Harold under these circumstances, unless he has mass comparable to Roger and Garp, and even Roger and Garp weren't able to kill Rocks. This wasn't a thing. Garland still came in and finished off Rocks. Roger and Garp just knocked his ass. I don't know if Loki has the power or mass to put into a shot to take out his own father, but this answers a lot, and this answers why does Harald's sword in Yarul's head? Oh yeah, I see why now. See why he wasn't in control, and I said this. He had to be controlled or something, but I still don't know if Loki is the one that's going to be able to kill him. I still don't. And I said Moo was involved. I knew Moo had to be involved. I said it. So it's a crazy dynamic. Great chapter, great way to bring us back to Elbaf super duper fast and get us right back on track. Because I want to see Luffy. Luffy been gone for months. We ain't seen Luffy in months for real. And I would like to get this story back to where we were because it was so thick on Elbaf. Now we got all his backstory. It's even thicker. There's still no answer if Domi Reversi is able to be reversed. Um, and I'm only thinking about Dory and Brokey. The other giants, I really don't care about them. It's Dory and Brokey. I still want Yarul dead. He knew way too much and let Loki take the blame. He knew something was wrong with Harald. Harald is telling everybody something's wrong with him. This should have been conveyed to the rest of Elbaf. The truth should have been conveyed to the rest of Elbaf. Instead of holding Loki prisoner, because they could have been fighting and defending themselves against the Gorosei, against the God Knights, against the Marines. But instead, they decided to just choose a culprit and go with it. Honestly, it was just a bad idea. It was just a bad idea because now they put themselves in dire straits. Children are about to be kidnapped if they don't fall into submission. But this tale of why it was so important on Punk Hazard to recreate giants and why those giants were frozen. That secret guard, that secret guard gotta be pretty important. They keep bringing it up. They kind of hint at it, but that secret guard of like the of ancient giant warrior hammers or the ship company, they are important as hell. And I do believe that's who was frozen on Elbaf. Why they're frozen on Elbaf? Don't I mean frozen on Punk Hazard. I believe they the ones that's frozen on Punk Hazard. But the government's obsession, Emu's obsession with the giant race being slaves under him, it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. The giants turned the tide. 1,000 years ago, I truly believe if it's not those frozen giant warriors, it was another like collection of giant warriors that changed the tide to save a lot of different races. And who knows when this happened? But exactly, we just know it's Void Century, but it's not going to be talked about because it's kind of like been deleted. But overall, you dumb. I'm sorry, man. I really came into thinking like, oh, Harald was a bad kid and he gonna turn everything around. Like, yo, you should have just stayed bad. Look, it's doing wonders for Loki. He alive, uncontrolled. It's just nuts, man. It's just nuts. But the parallels between Rocks and Harald, this flashback was beautiful. Rock's story was really the pull. I can't wait to see all of this animated. But now that we back to the Elbaf story and what's going on in Elbaf, I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Harald and what he's put his people through and what he's set his people up for. Yeah, you opened up Elbaf to the world at the same time. You pretty much cursed your future. Um, and hopefully Loki and Hardin can undo all the things that you tried to do by buddying up with the government. Now that you realize the world government cares little about you, less than nothing about you. You are a tool. You are a weapon. You are God's steel. You are God's knight. You have no will. You have Emu's will. There you go. For immortality, you can be my slave. Watch what you say next time. Watch what you say next time. Emu was paying attention to everything you said. He even told Rocks, I'm after your boy next. Emu said, Rocks, I'm after your boy. That's my next project. You ain't listen. But yeah, I did want to bring that up. Two legendary, let's say fighters on the sea, because I don't want to call Harald a pirate because he's a king. He's not just a pirate. He's not a. He doesn't have his own pirate crew. He left at the door and broke it. He's a king. But the irony that even if you follow Emu or if you go against Emu, you suffer the same fate. The only thing that seemed like it might have worked was teaming up because Rox knew about this devil fruit that Harald has not eaten. We haven't seen anything about a devil fruit. I was waiting to find out more about this devil fruit that Loki has, but I don't know anything about it. We don't know anything. We haven't been. Maybe we'll find out in the next chapter. Would be right the week before Christmas. Man, man, it's just crazy. Rox did everything in his power to fight against the world, while Harald did everything in his power to be a part of the world government, and they suffered the same fate. And they wonder why we have the police, because but it's real. It's real. It's real. You are screwed no matter what you do. Y'all was better up teaming up. Y'all were better off teaming up. Honestly. Um, how does Loki and Yaru get past parole in this state? At least he's gonna be chained up, so that's good. At the same time, like I said earlier, Roger and Garp did not kill Rox. They only knocked him out. I don't know if they knocked the Domi reverse out of him. Because if they did, okay, great. Now, can Yaru and Loki do this? I don't know. I don't know. But even more important, let's go back to Shanks, because Shanks was brought up in this chapter. He got up out of there. Shanks did his mission. His mission was to go get that devil fruit. He was supposed to go get the Nika Nika no Mi. He got it from Who's Who. And he was supposed to bring it back to the Holy Land. He dipped right afterwards. Like a G. He dipped right afterwards. And I'm guessing that shallow sea contract, it does not control you. Only once you get to the deep sea, in the deep, deep sea, are you able to be controlled by Emu. Now, I still don't like that as a shallow sea contract. It should have some type of power. It should have some type of pull. Because they don't give it out to everybody. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, so maybe Shanks dodged the bullet, yo. Shanks really dodged the bullet, and he knew the bullet was coming. Unlike Harald, he was on the inside. He got to know firsthand from his brother and his father. Hey, this is the process. Harald, like, hey man, as long as Elbaf with the government, hey bro, we good. You dumb. You dumb. Like I do feel bad for Harald and the rest of Elbaf and what the position this puts them into. But he should have talked to somebody before he got tatted by the. Don't you know how you go talk to your friends before you go get tats from places that you ain't never been to? They don't get no tattoos in Vegas. Don't. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Don't go to Vegas get no tattoo, buddy. Stop. 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 Like you gotta listen to your friends, and I wish Harald had taken a moment to like reach out to Elder Yarul or find Dorian Broly in the middle of the fight. Be like, hey, yo, should I do this? Like, really, really ask yourself, like, yo, should I do this? Because I'd have told him no. Rox told him no. He ain't want to listen to Rox. So, oh, snap, I just put it together. Crazy enough, at this current time, Shakes is on Elbaf. He's with Gabon on Elbaf at this current moment. Because as soon as that hockey is emitted from the Owl's Castle, Shanks and Gabon pull up. Like, oh, what was that? So he's not just missing, he's just missing from the Holy Land. He's on Elbaf. He's on Elbaf. Does Shanks know? Did Shanks think about it and think about it afterwards? Because I wasn't on Guard Valley. I mean, because I wasn't at the at the Holy Land to get my promotion. Did they give it to Harald because we met that one time? Oh man, it's thick. It's thick. It's crazy. That's crazy. Shanks on Elbaf. Shanks is on Elbaf while this is going on. You talk about dodge the bullet. I don't even think the sea's safe if Shanks was a god knight. The seas ain't safe. The seas ain't safe. He can disable hockey, bro. Garland can't, but Shanks can. He a problem. I'm glad he ain't no god knight. He don't need to be immortal. Cut his arms off. Cut both of his arms and his legs off. Make him paraplegic because he got too much going on. He got too much motion. Stop that motion. Cut his limbs. Man, this man Shanks. Hey, we lucky he got one arm. We lucky. But I want to know who was this Shank's own personal mission to go to the Holy Land, and was it just to achieve or get that devil fruit? Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? Shank's whole mission was to go get this devil fruit. As soon as he got it, he did. Went to go Elbaf, go see Gabon, talk to him, rap. But bro, overall, you stupid. I'm so overall. You kind of take me off because you do have a lot of potential. And overall, there's a great character, a great written character. You always have a character you're always gonna have a character like Raw with a good heart, good intentions, but goes about it in the wrong way and gets screwed over to the point he puts his family, his entire nation. Okay, so at the bottom, the romanized spelling of Elbaf, Elbaf, the way I like it. I don't like the PH, I like the F. Elbaf as it feels more intuitive and more recently given romanization. So yeah, because I did see that. I'm like the title was Elbaf with an F. Like y'all done got me changing stuff up. I'm going back to the F. Going back to the F. It's in this. It's in. It was printed. I'm going back to the F. But oh yeah, no, I did want to bring this up when because this is coming back to what Loki told Harden. Loki told Harden, you're only looking at the forest for the trees. You're not looking at the whole forest. He did. Harden doesn't even realize that his father had sold his soul and didn't even know he did. Loki caught him. Loki can't stand him. Maybe because of what he did, or maybe because he was a so buddy up to the government. He wanted him to join Rocks. He wanted to join Rocks his damn self. But sometimes fate plays in really strange ways, and fate played on this royal family something crazy. It played. Um, that is a giant elf. A giant elf for all the giants on Outback. Giant elf. He was a great king. I won't take that away from him. He tried to open up and make things better for his people during his time, and him being a protector of the place because clearly there wasn't nobody trying to attack Elbaf. They knew better. Everybody knew better to attack Elbaf, except for Rocks. He didn't care. But that's Rocks. He was different. He was born different. He bred different. He just a different animal altogether. But overall, could have saved himself by saying yes to Rocks. He didn't even have to help him out every single time. Just one time. But man, believe in your friends, yo. Believe in your friends. So what? So what? He abused your son. Get over it. He was telling you the truth. Sometimes you need that tough love. Sometimes your son gotta get smacked around for you to realize, hey, this man on my side. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Um, I would really love this. God Valley, their flashbacks, everything. Or I'll just watch the episodes like a movie. I think this was probably one of the most jam packed flashbacks we've gotten. Like this was jam packed. And what's crazy about the whole flashback and everything that went on with Rocks, Emu, Gurose, God Valley, the shining star is still Kuma. Kuma the shining star. No matter what you show me, but now on prior to the end of the series, Kuma that boy. Kuma that boy. I'm sorry. Kuma is that boy. I might get a Kuma tattoo. I might get Kuma on me. Won't go to Vegas and I'm not going to the Holy Land. But hey, Kuma him. He really him. Kuma might be the purest character in the whole, hands down. Hands down. And even more so that he lost a lot of his personality. Even more so. You know how many people he would have saved on his own if he was just not a cyborg? He'd just go around saving people. Because that's how he built. He just built like that. He took a whole shot. He took a shot from demonized rocks and the Marines and ate it. My man Kuma ain't to be played with. I'm sorry, he wasn't even in this chapter, but I had to bring him up. Kuma deserves a mention, an honorable mention, no matter when, where, or why. There shouldn't be no questions asked. None. Don't ask no questions. Because Kuma really that boy. So the end of Harald, we're gonna get the end and see exactly what happens inside the Owl's castle, how Harald loses his life. But I'm pretty sure if it's not Loki stepping on this man's head with the hammer or something, I don't know. I don't know how you kill an immortal giant. They couldn't even kill rocks. So I don't know how this is gonna go. Um and I guess in y'all rules point of view, he wanted to keep the image of Harald being a great man. Or maybe Loki wanted to keep the image of Harald being a great man. Took the fall. Or they didn't want this to be spread out that King Harald was controlled by the world government. I'm telling everybody. I'm snitching. I'm telling everybody. Hey, Emu got him, y'all. Emu got him. Emu got him. He ain't him. He ain't him no more. He Emu. He ain't even him no more. He Emu. I don't know what else to say. Like, it just sucks. It just sucks. He was so gullible. He really wanted the best for his people, but at the same time, you could have just squared up with rocks. I'd have just squared up with rocks because rocks had a game plan. You ain't had no game plan. All you did was kiss ass. Kissing ass got you controlled. I don't want to be controlled for kissing. That's not how I'm trying to go out. That ain't how I'm trying to go out. You done ripped off your horns. You done lost your baby mother. You lost both your baby mothers. You lost your horns. You lost respect. You better lose your kingship. You lost your world government pull. Man, you lost your immortality. I ain't even say the word right. You lost your immortality. Why can't I say this right? Immortality. You lost your immortality. You better lose your devil fruit that you didn't have stored up, waiting for, right? Little case of emergency. Boom, you lost it all. You lost it all, Harald. Look. I'm raising my hand. He's supposed to be a giant. Let me put my hand down. So yo, thank y'all for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Um, Definitely want to talk more about this. Dog. Harald, you could have just joined Rocks, bro. You could have been the captain after him. That's how much pull you got. You could have made Elbaf the new Hachinosu. You could have had the craziest crew just there chilling. Just chilling. I wish Emu and them boys show up. I wish them God Knights show up. I got Edward Newgate, I got Kaido, I got Big Mamases. Man, we ready. Elbafs, no. Hmm. And poor Ida, she ain't deserve to go, but I understand the role of female mothers in One Piece. I don't last. I don't last, and the fathers are dead. Pretty simple. Harald wasn't a deadbeat. I'll give him that. Harald wasn't a deadbeat. He cared. He cared for his children. He did. Now, did he put more time into his children? Yeah, he could have. And I'm not atoning for nobody in my history. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not atoning. I'm not. That was dumb. I'm gonna atone for 1,000 years. I'm gonna do it all by myself. No, you're not. Emu said, "No, you're not atoning by yourself." Oh, that's what you thought? No, no, buddy, nah. You should have got Dorian Brogy to go ahead and sign up, not you. But man, I'm done. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like and subscribe.